Today I want to present about industry leadership where I am from group 9. My name is Priyanka Manimaran and my group member's name is Christina and also Siti Fadila. Continually, today I want to present about the leader follower relationship and the and followers' performance. The key finding of this journal is hypothesis one predicts positive correlation between the DRQ and task performance and conceptual performance were supported the results, and the future research is all about can be understand how moderation variable that make influence the relation between leaders and followers relationship quality and performance. And also recommendation of this journal is dynamic interplay of trust communication and power balance highlight the needs for leaders to foster mutual respects and empowerment recommendation, including prioritization and transparent communication and actively support followers. And continue with another journal, psychosocial and tangible distance between the leader and follower, the impact on dynamic relation. The finding is about relationship between the social distance and physical distance and communication frequency. Future relation future research is explore the impact of this different type of distance on other organization outcome and examine this distance interact with leadership style recommendations all about tangible distance between the leaders and the followers. Continuing with another journal is disagreement in leaders and followers dynamic exchange share relationship satisfaction in investment and intercent. Key finding is about the dynamic element disagreement is associated with differentiate in how leaders and followers weigh the importance of satisfaction investment in their relationship. Research is Future research is also about LMX disagreement and explore the impact of the disagreement in various organization outcome, and recommendation is exchange can be mitigation by fostering share relationship satisfaction and investment. And also continue with another journal, beyond relationship quality the role of leader member exchange importance in leader followers and dynamic. Key findings is related to LMX quality and LMX importance of related the higher obligance from the followers may mainly predict the OCB and related to the leaders. And future research is all about the uh, mediated between LMX and OBC. Consider other variables effects on the importance of LMX and other settings. Recommendation is organizations should prioritize personalized leadership approach and invest in understanding individual followers. Continue with another journal is the leader following diets. The link between leaders and followers perception of the transformation leadership and the impact of job certification and organizational. Key finding is the author sensation establish positive transformation leadership correlate positive with the job satisfaction organizational performance. Future research is all about the comparing the relationship of transforming leadership across organization sector and examine the moderate in the link between transformation leadership and the organizational effective. Recommendation is all about the importance and of the leaders followers dynamic understanding the mutual perception transformation leadership. The impact of the leaders members exchange on the follower performance in light the large social network. The key finding is the study establishing positive moderate followers performance LMX certainly in the followers networking of the both full works and relationship friendships high. Uh, Future research is all about examine the other types of social networks and study how the various structure positioning of affect the LMX performance connection. And recommendation is in the followers perception, in leader and followers perception transformation leadership. Continue with another journal is reversing the lens how followers influence leaders, members exchange quality. Key finding of this journal is followers taking charge is positively correlated to LMX through perceived service resources, and research is all about LMX that can be studied in future include other followers behavior while moderating variable that could be help may explain the effects, and then that different leadership style F on the LMX relationship could be also looked into the future studies. Recommendation is all about the followers play a critical role shaping LMX quality. And also another journal is positive and negative emotional tones and governance and inspiration examination of the association with leaders and followers LMX. The key finding of this journal is convergence of both positive and negative emotional tones of the social exchange based on LMX. Research is all about the importance of the future. Research is to examine the effect of the other forms of emotions tones convergence on the others organization variables, and also to examine the variable how various form to emotional tones conference affect LMX quality. And also recommendation also about the emotional tone conference between leaders and followers can achieve relationship quality. The another journal is about leaders member exchange and organizational citizens behavior in the Tuli pharmaceutical industry in Nigeria. Key finding of the journal is the research conclude the LMX quality influence the member level of the willingness of display OCB. And also the future research is all about research could be also analyze affect the LMS of on some others employee behavior as well as the various variable and act of moderate in LMX. And also recommendation is strong leader membership focused uh, organizational citizenship behavior challenging such as favoral and inequality treatment. And also look other journal is looking at both side of leaders and followers political skills on the work outcome, the meditating role of job satisfaction. The key finding is all about political skill match between leaders and subordinate increasing their job satisfaction life satisfaction and effective organization commitment and encourage whereby the political skills of the leaders are higher than those of followers cause a more drastic reduction in this outcome. Future research is the analysis could be extend to comparing the effect of political skills concurrence in others culture and discovery other factors that may moderate employee. And recommendation is also all about that. And continue with another journal that's concentrating effect of leaders and followers political skills on works outcome, recommending organizational focus on enhancing or job satisfaction as a meditating factor to optimize the positive impact of political skill on performance while mitigation potential downside. The finding is this research determined the leaders members relationship particularly demonstrates the extent to which introvert and extrovert personality attributes of the leaders influence of the level of OCB moderate by subordinate. And follower research is all about some possible direction of the follower research mm, must be find the effect of the other personality characteristic on the OCB and the analysis of the effects and LMX on other country. And recommendation is constructing the effects of the leaders and follower political skills on the work outcomes. And recommendation, the organization focus on the and changing job satisfaction as the meditation factor of the maximize the positive impact of the political systems of the performance while minimize any potential negative impact. Last of journal is state of the science review of leaders follower diets research. Key finding of that is
13. Leader-follower interpersonal behavior, emotional regulation, and LMX quality. Key finding: leaders' view of followers affect followers' view of leader, shaping the relationship. Future research study how leader-follower perception change over time and affect relationship. Contrast analysis and recommendation trains leader to manage emotional better for stronger relationship. 14. Social identity theory and leader-member exchange. Individual, dyadic, and situational factor affecting the relationship between leader-member exchange and job performance. Key finding: strong leader-member relationship improve job performance when both share a strong group identity. Future research study how different workplace and culture affect link between identity, relationship, and performance. Contrast analysis and recommendation. Leaders should treat all team members fairly to avoid favorism and build an inclusive team. Leader-member exchange differentiation and followers' psychological strength. Exploring relation on the individual and on the team level. Key finding of this research: employees with better leader relationship than their teammates experience less psychological strain. Future research explore how leader can balance relationship to reduce psychological strain for all team members. Recommendation: leaders should build fair relationship with all team members to lower psychological strains. 16. Direct relationship quality (DRQ), describing the development of leader-follower relationship quality. A qualitative longitudinal study. Key finding: trust is key in building strong leader-follower relationship early on. Future research study how different workplace and culture affect the development of leader-follower trust. Recommendation: focus on building trust between leader and follower to improve relationships and performance. Psychological basis of leader-follower roles in the dyadic alternating taping task. Key finding of this research: leaders have distinct psychological patterns compared to followers during teamwork. Future research explore how psychological difference impact team performance. Recommendation: incorporate psychological traits into leaders' training to enhance teamwork. Next, leader relational power and follower creativity. The mediating role of follower relational identification and the moderating role of perceived organizational support of creativity. Key finding: leaders with relational power enhance followers' creativity, especially with organizational support. Future research explore how different workplaces affect relational power and creativity. Recommendations: leaders should use relational power to support creativity in their teams. Follower dynamic change across situation. Contrast analysis shares how leadership works well in groups but which show leader follower roles based on one situation like during related focus on shared future research study how individual risk research affect leaders follower roles. Recommendation explore how personal traits. Contrast analysis influence leader follower dynamic works well in different situations. No benefit in one. The role of self-efficacy in recommendation focus on shared leadership and use better in research methods. Key findings: shared leadership and self-leadership did not significantly contrast analysis shares in leadership works well in group. Future research study relationship between perceived leader busyness and perspective taking and interaction behavior of followers. Key finding: followers who see their leaders as very busy are less likely to understand their perspective, which can harm teamwork. Future research study how workplace culture affect the impact of leader busyness on follower. Contrast and recommendation: while leaders need to be busy, appearing too busy can harm follower engagement. Leaders should balance workloads and communicate openly to improve teamwork. 22. Energy crossover from leader to followers. A time lag study of the effect of energy discrepancy and leader member exchange. Key finding: energetic leader boosts followers' energy, while less energetic leader drain them. Future research explore the effect of leader energy in different industry and over time. Contrast and recommendation: the study is retail focused, expanding to other sectors and considering individual energy differences would improve future research. 23. Leader research. 23. Leader-follower dissimilarity in resilience, relational demography, and absenteeism, a test of two competing perspectives. Key findings: similar resilience between leaders and followers reduce absenteeism. Future research explore the role of work environment and team dynamics on resilience and absenteeism. Contrast and recommendation: the study could expand beyond resilience and absenteeism to include other factors affecting well-being and consider more industries for broader applicability. 24. Leader-follower congruence in psychological capital, effect on LMX and turnover intention. Key findings: psychological capital congruence between leaders and followers improve relationship and reduce turnover intention. Future research study the impact of congruence across different industries and over time. Contrast and recommendation: the study is service focused, expanding to other sectors and exploring other turnover factors would enhance insight.
Number 25, leader followers cognitive style. Key findings: when leaders and followers think alike, trust grows, leading to positive behaviors like teamwork and taking initiative. Future research explore cognitive style congruence in different cultures and industries. Contrast analysis focuses on similarity in thinking between leaders and followers as a factor for trust and behavior, unlike other studies that explore broader relationships or dynamics. Next is perception differences in dyads. Key findings: leaders and followers who see their roles differently often have less effective teamwork and collaboration. Future research study how perception differences affect innovation and remote team collaboration. Contrast analysis examines misalignment in perceptions rather than shared traits like cognitive style or motivation, which most other studies focus on. Next is trust and LMX. Key findings: good relationships, LMX, and empowerment build trust between leaders and followers. Future research investigate trust dynamics in various cultural settings. Contrast analysis highlights the role of empowerment in strengthening trust, which is less emphasized in other studies that focus on different mediators like satisfaction or values. Next is female leaders in law enforcement. Key findings: female leaders face challenges like stereotypes and lack of mentorship, making it harder to connect with subordinates. Future research gender-based leadership challenges in other male-dominated fields like the military. Contrast analysis explores gender-specific barriers, unlike other studies that focus on general leader-follower dynamics or behavior. Next is job satisfaction and turnover. Key findings: if one partner in a leader-follower pair is satisfied, it positively affects the other's satisfaction, reducing turnover. Future research examines the impact of organizational culture and turnover intentions. Contrast analysis focuses on the emotional link between leaders and followers, contrasting with studies that analyze task-related behaviors like creativity or unethical actions. Next is effort-reward imbalance. Key findings: strong relationships between leaders and followers reduce stress and improve workplace dynamics. Future research study digital tools that enhance leader-follower relationships. Contrast analysis investigates how social relationships reduce stress, which differs from other studies that focus on performance or turnover outcomes. Next is motivation and CWB. Key findings: employees with leadership motivation and strong leader relationships are less likely to engage in negative workplace behaviors. For the future research, test motivation to lead training programs in remote work settings. Contrast analysis focuses on reducing negative behaviors like counterproductive work behavior, whereas most studies explore ways to encourage positive behaviors like OCB or creativity. Next is empowering leadership and creativity. Key findings: empowering leadership fosters creativity by making employees feel capable and confident. Future research analyze empowering leadership during non-crisis periods. Contrast analysis explores creativity during a crisis, COVID-19, while other studies focus on trust, relationships, or ethical behavior under normal conditions. Next is leader motivation. For the key findings, motivated leaders create sustainable careers and better outcomes for their followers. Future research understand how leadership motivation evolves over time. Contrast analysis take a long-term perspective on leadership sustainability, contrasting with studies focused on immediate leader follower. Next is responsible leadership and ethics. Key findings: responsible leadership reduces unethical behavior, especially when leaders and followers share similar values. Next is future research. Investigate responsible leadership's effect and employee well-being. For the contrast analysis, focuses on reducing unethical behaviors, which contrasts with studies that emphasize building trust, creativity, or performance. Lastly is influencer-follower dynamics. Key findings: influencers with clear personal brands build stronger, trusting relationships with their followers. Next is future research. Examine how AI-generated influences affect trust and engagement. Next is contrast analysis. Studies digital influencer relationships, a very different focus compared to traditional leader-follower interactions in workplaces. Thank you.